real estate. Woo! All right. Your company. It's a dynamic you use when you're training employees. I had to write down the questions because I don't use the questions the same every time. But Kathleen, can you demonstrate right, wrong, and almost right? And tell us why right is so important.
Well, you're talking about the hand movements? Okay, we didn't rehearse this, right?
Nope.
Okay, so this is right,
Uh-huh.
this is wrong, and this is almost right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I decided a little bit.
there you go.
Yeah.
Now, why is right so important?
Because you need to be definitive. I mean, it needs to be what you're shooting for.
There we go. There we go.
Nobody likes that in between kind of thing.
Yeah, the ambivalent kind of creates a problem.
I think so.
Okay, well, that's a good way to put it, and she's absolutely right. If you're going to do business with somebody, Craig, would you do business with someone who said, yeah, I think I want to do business with you? Kind of hard to do that, isn't it?
Right. Now you're gonna ask me to close.
It creates a wall of ambivalence between you and them. Kathleen,
Yes, sir.
we're going to talk about resilience applied to this. The resilience builds bridges. Please explain how dignity, virtue, and integrity create resilience and increase your ability to create ROI.
Wow, anybody take notes on that? That was big, right? You know, I'll say this another way. You get return on investment and you create the relationships you want when you're clear with your own values and core goals. And you know, when you're out off just doing whatever, it's not long before people start to question your integrity and wonder if you have dignity or whatever the adjectives you were using. But you're just always in a tentative place when you're not really centered in your own cores and values. I don't know if that's what
That is exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
And
And
people
she'll sit there
can
nodding her head going, yes, yes,
People
yes,
can
yes.
tell that too. It's, you know, I use the term slide the plane as we're building it, right? But that really doesn't work. People know that you're coming in sort of throwing spaghetti on the wall. So, and you never want to do that with your own values.
Absolutely.
Chatter makes you look like a chump.
I think Kim,
Can I say something about perfection?
sure.
Because, you know, we talk about it and everybody says, don't do it, whatever, but there's really like a physiological and really strong reason. Perfection splinters the brain. It literally does, because it doesn't let you move on, right? Because you're still going back up here all the time, sort of recrossing the T's and redotting the I's. And a confused mind never does what? Never makes a decision, right? And if you can't even get to a place where you can make a logical decision, you're nowhere near the creative, the energetic, that side of what you really want to go to. So, you know, I'll say I'm a recovering perfectionist. But because I watched it cost me, you know, you got to sort of stand back and say, you know, and the 80-20 rule goes in there as well. There are some things, if you're a surgeon, we pretty much would like you to be a perfectionist, right? Especially if it's us that's laying on the table. But if you're mopping the floor, I mean, seriously, you know, and when you are a perfectionist, you tend to not treat other people very well, right? Anything anybody else does isn't good enough. And that's really a tough place to be to build a team or even a friendship or relationship.
There you go.
Can I piggyback on that?
Yes, you can.
Because I'm the energy expert. And I want you to look at something though. Everyone say, I am perfect.
I am
perfect. That vibrational field of saying, I am perfect, what does that mean to you? Please go home and write about it. And if you want more information, but that field of I am perfect, I am perfect, I am perfect, what does that do? It doesn't mean I'm perfect in everything that I do, but that field of vibration says I am perfect in the universe.
Absolutely. Angel, I think you were reading my notes.
I comment about something Jerry said, just when he said people are not what they seem, and then, you know, then they kind of reveal their true selves. I sort of have a flip side on that. You know, remember that when we meet someone, we're coming with an expectation too. So we're making quick decisions, and some of us take time to get to know, some of us are slow to, you know, come out to other people, and you know, there's just that give and take. And I had an experience recently, somebody I fairly knew, and there was a miscommunication, and she was, and this is all online, and she's attacking. I'm kind of like, what? And it was because she didn't think she got an email. And she said, really? I had to cancel one appointment with you, and you went, you know, and she just went, I'm like, what are you talking about? I ignored you. So I sent her a screenshot of the email. I emailed her back, and she said, oh, okay. Hey, can you get on here and do this for me? You know, she just like, you know, and I thought, okay, I could have just hung up and said, I don't need to know this person. But I thought, you know what? What's going on with her? You know, do I really know her and I just don't remember, you know, and she's overly familiar, or is there something really there? Because, you know, and authenticity is like the thing right now, right? So I think the more we give ourselves permission to be, like Jerry says, who we really are, you know, and also recognize that we're all multifaceted, so we're different people in different situations too.
Just so you understand, when I do any type of a show or a presentation, there's always an underlying goal. Can anyone even want to give a guess as to what the goal was for this? Setting expectations is always detrimental to yourself.
Hi, Kathleen Carlson, my company Straight Up Executive Consulting. I get to work with amazing female leaders who are ready to take on their lives and do the things they want to do. My superpower is seeing their superpower, making them feel and know how valuable they are so they go out and do what they do.
Thank you.